Tensions also escalating in the Korean Peninsula. Earlier today, South Korea's military scrambled its jets. This was after it detected 118 North Korean warplanes near its border. There was also firing of artillery. So where exactly were the North Korean airplanes detected? South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff said that the North Korean planes were detected along the country's eastern and western coasts. However, none of the planes breached the tactical action line. What's that, you ask? It's a virtual line designated by the South Korean military. The line is located 20 to 50 kilometers north of the demilitarized zone and the northern limit line. The tactical action line was created to give South Korea enough time to react. So this line was not breached. Although some reports say that some aircraft movements were close enough to the demilitarized zone that separates the two Koreas. Now the movements were detected between 11 a.m. local time and 3 p.m. South Korea responded by scrambling its warplanes, 80 of them, including F-35A stealth fighters. Now, if you have been following the news, you already know that the situation in the Korean Peninsula has been heating up for quite some time now. A month ago too, South Korea scrambled its jets. This was after 10 North Korean warplanes made similar maneuvers. Then, on the 2nd of November, North Korea fired at least 23 missiles. It's a record number. On the 3rd of November, North Korea fired multiple missiles into the sea. Experts say it's possible that one of North Korea's ICBMs, or intercontinental ballistic missiles, failed. The obvious question is why? Why is North Korea trying to escalate tensions? The answer has 4 words. The Vigilant Storm Drills. It's a joint drill between the United States and South Korea, also their largest ever. These drills began on Monday. 240 fighter jets are taking part. There are also other military aircraft, and together they are conducting about 1,600 joint missions. Now, North Korea opposes these drills. Pyongyang says the drills are in fact a preparation for an eventual attack on North Korea. It didn't help that South Korea and the United States extended the air drills in response to the escalation in tensions. Pyongyang responded to the decision by firing 3 short-range ballistic missiles. North Korea also called the extension a very dangerous and wrong choice. Then around 11:30 p.m. local time last night, North Korea fired about 80 artillery rounds into a maritime buffer zone. The South said the barrage was a violation of the 2018 agreement, one that established the very buffer zone to reduce tensions in the peninsula. In the last 2 days, Pyongyang has fired about 30 missiles. One landed near South Korea's territorial waters. Something like this has not happened since 1953. Seoul dubbed it as effectively a territorial invasion. This escalation of tensions is not going well with the global community. The reason is obvious. There is already a war in Europe. Rising tensions in another region could further push the world into chaos. Germany's president has condemned North Korea for what he calls threatening international peace. Frank-Walter Steinmeier is currently on a visit to South Korea, and here's what he said in Seoul.
The launches in the past days have considerably aggravated the situation, and I say with utmost clarity, this escalation is unacceptable and the responsibility lies with the North Korean regime alone.
The responsibility lies with the North Korean regime alone. That's the word from the German leadership. Now, South Korea's defense minister is currently on a visit to the United States. He visited the Pentagon, where he was welcomed by the U.S. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin. The U.S. reiterated its commitment to the defense of South Korea. Take a listen.
And at this time of heightened tension, our alliance is ironclad. The United States remains fully committed to the defense of the ROK, and our extended deterrence commitment is firm. And it includes a full range of our nuclear, and conventional, and missile defense capabilities.
Austin also said that North Korea should engage in serious dialogue with the South. What dialogue? Like we have been telling you, North Korea and South are technically still at war. It's a long history, one that we will deep dive into in a bit. Also, I don't know how many of you know this. In 1958, the US had deployed tactical nuclear weapons in South Korea. The nukes were pulled out in 1991. 3 decades on, the US continues to extend its so-called nuclear umbrella to South Korea. In other words, Washington says it is committed to use all American capabilities to defend South Korea in case of an attack. South Korea isn't complaining.
Secretary Austin committed to the provision of extended deterrence to the Republic of Korea, leveraging the full range of military capabilities, including not only nuclear and conventional forces and missile defense capabilities, but also advanced non-nuclear capabilities such as space, cyber, and electromagnetic capability.
WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.